Okay, welcome. Let me explain to you the main strategy, okay? So what happens every morning, I'm going to post before the market opens, I will post like a PDF and I will post for US30 charts. These charts will contain all the levels of these setups. So let's have a look at this one. Just want to show you. So all you need to do, you need to open this particular chart on your trading view and you can click in here. You should have an option here somewhere like Save As, and you can save it in your trade. You can copy the whole chart to your trading view. That's what you can do, okay? So let me just show you exactly. So what happens when you're going to open this chart, you will see different levels. Let me go on a 15 minutes time frame. So you will see all these different levels. So behind each level, we have a strong confluence. For example, let me show you. I mean, I've added this one and this one just now, but what you should see today, you should see, for example, setup 1. And let's have a look what kind of confluence we have on setup 1. So this is the confluence here. Let me just close this one. On setup 1, we have a very strong confluence, and if you want to know exactly what it is, you can go to this PDF file. Okay, and let's have a look at the setup 1. So we have a confluence 1 hour demand and 50% retracement. So that's we have two strong high quality confluences, and hopefully what happens when the price reaches our level here, we should see a reaction, and then if there's a rejection, the price goes down, let's say, or rejects, goes up. This is going to be our long entry. And you will ask me, what about the stop loss and take profit? So let me just show you. So over here, if you look in PDF, you will have, this is an example. Stop loss is usually 100 points, 110 points, take profit 1, take profit 2. We are aiming for 1 to 2 risk to reward, but sometimes we can get a trade 1 to 5 risk. So for $1 you're risking, you're gonna, let's say, get $2. So for $1 you're risking, sometimes we get even $5. 1 to 5 risk to reward. That's a really good one. We get it sometimes as well. So that's it. You have this chart, you have the setups. If you want to know the stop loss, you have a look at this one. Now, let me show you something. Let me just go here. I will just make that invisible. So you have all the setups here. If you would like, if the price reaches, let's say, we are at the moment in setup 3. Let me just hide this one. Setup 3. And you are curious, what is there at the setup 3? So we have, again, we can go to this PDF file, and then in setup 3, you will see confluence 38.20% Fibonacci retracement and a very strong SR support resistance flip zone. So this is a very high quality confluence. So what happens here when the price reaches this level? We are going on a 5 minutes, 3 minutes time frame, okay, like this. And then we are looking for rejection reversal from this level, because this level has two very high quality confluences. And then the stop loss and the take profit, you can have a look in the setups on PDF, and then you know exactly. But this is just for guidance. You don't need to use the same as I have. You can actually, for example, in this case, what happened? The price went there, the price dropped, but because we had a good stop loss, we would still be in a trade and we would be still in a profit, okay, even if the price dropped. So what I usually do, I look for the confirmation. I go on a 3 minutes time frame, like here, and I'm changing now to this one, Heiken-Ashi candles, Heiken-Ashi candles. My entry would be here. The price dropped, but it didn't drop enough to take us out, so we are still in a profit. The price went back. This would be your second entry if you want to, if you didn't get a chance here, you would enter on a second green candle around here. And you would, let's say, have a look at the setups, the take profit, and you would use this, let's say, in here, like, this would be your entry. So you could go have a look at the setup, how much is the stop loss, how much is the take profit, and you do like this. And basically what we are looking at the moment, we are looking for the price to go back to, I presume, maybe 34,900, something. So that's the whole idea. The whole idea is the price goes up and down. We don't know if we're going to go up or down today. All we know, there's a manipulation. All we know, when the price reaches certain level, there's a very high probability there will be a reaction. Like, for example, I'll show you here. This was yesterday. This was set up also from yesterday. I mean, look at this. Yesterday we had 1, 2, 3, almost 4 times you would have 4 profitable trades, small ones, but they'll be in profit. And you know how it was yesterday, untradeable. But because we had the setup, we had a very strong confluence here. So this number 3 was, let me have a look. Number 3 confluence would be 38-20% and support and resistance flip zone. Very strong confluence. So let me just go on those candles like that, and I'll explain to you. Can you see that? So this is a very strong SR flip zone. That means the support flip to resistance or the other way around. But at the moment, we can see that the support is being protected more or less because we had a drop here. Now we're going back again above it. So this is a very strong confluence level. So the first time we actually here we touched it, we had a very strong reaction. And that's it basically, that's the strategy. So you are basically looking for the price to reach our level, like at the moment, it did reach our level. And you are looking for entry confirmation, we're using Heikin-Ashi candles. So that's it. You can also add some indicators, like I'm using this one, I think I did give it to you, if not I will add it. You don't have to, but you can. So Magic Algo 1. And also I will use, this is like RSI, which I customized for myself, and I will use also, I will explain to you how to use that in just a moment. And I will also use SARS parabolic. It's like a free indicator, you can get it there. Okay, so what happens now? You see, when the price dropped below it, you could have entered actually on the second green candle on 3 minutes, or you could enter on the green signal to buy. You would have to check also RSI. This is my custom-made RSI, so I can give that to you as well. So when the price is crossing 50, that will be entry confirmation, and that will be entry confirmation. You can see SARS parabolic showing bullish momentum, so there's a very good chance from here we are going back above this level. And then I would say, you know, we are taking profit here pretty soon, 100 points, not much. Okay, so that's the whole idea. The whole idea is the price will be moving up and down. Sometimes it will be like going straight, but it doesn't happen very often. We have like a trending days, maybe once every 2 weeks, as you have noticed. And most of the time the price is in a range. So we are looking now for the price to reach 4,100. We are looking for reaction on Heikin-Ashi, maybe 2 or 3 red candles down. And then you can do a stop loss smaller than mine. It's up to you. Mine is just for guidance, you see, because once the price rejects, you could actually even do a stop loss here, like a very small one, like this one. Let me show you a short like this. You could do really, really small stop loss like that, and you could do a take profit even to the low of the day, and that would give you like amazing risk to reward ratio 1:8, which is incredible. You know, you're risking $100 to get 800. You're risking 1,000 to get $8,000 with your challenge. So my stop loss is as a guidance, but you don't have to use the same one. Once the price rejects, so like in this case, for example, what I'm looking for at the moment, I'm looking for the price, let's say, hopefully it's going to go here, and it's going to have some rejection here, maybe some retest like that, and finally the price is going to drop. So this will be our entry because we reached the setup 8, and the setup 8 is, if you're curious, what's behind setup 8? Let's have a look. What kind of confluence? I'm always looking for 2 high-quality confluences. We have a monthly horizontal. This is very strong, you know, very good setup. 66%. This is a high probability trade. So when the price reaches this level, there's a very high probability we have a rejection because of monthly horizontal resistance, which is very strong confluence. I'm always looking for 2 high quality confluences, and that's the whole idea about this one. Okay, so you have this one. I will give that to you as well. I will add it to your trading view so you can use it, not a problem. And so just to summarize again one more time, let me just minimize this. Okay, let me just minimize this. So normally what you would do, you would be, let's say you can be on 15 minutes, up to you really, because all you do is just basically, you can set the alerts, like you go click right here, add alert to the line, and you can set up the alert when the price is crossing up. You will have a notification on your mobile or notification on your computer. So basically all we do, we are waiting for the price to reach an important level of confluence, and we are looking for rejection. Once the price reaches, like, for example, to give an example, the price reached our level from here till there, what I did, I go straight away to 3 minutes time frame. Okay, 3 minutes time frame, like this. Or you can go 2 minutes as well. You know, you have to try different options. And then I will switch to Heikin-Ashi candles because they really show very well the momentum, and they give us really good confirmation for the trade entries. So look at this. Even if I give you a signal to buy or sell, you're not going to follow my signal because you are going to be looking on 3 minutes. You're looking for the confirmation. We had the rejection. We had the rejection. Even if I say sell, you're not going to sell because you need to have a confirmation. And once you have a confirmation, like in this case, we had the retest. What you would do on your trading view, you will go here like this. You can refer to my PDF file for the stop loss advice, or you can just, you know, think about yourself what would be the best stop loss in your case. The take profit as well, I will give you an example in my PDF, but you can target like 1 to 2 risk to reward, at least 1 to 2, minimum 1 to 2, I would say. Sometimes it's going to be 1 to 1, okay, but you know, the probability of the trade is very high. So that's what happens. You have that's the whole idea. So the price reaches our important level of confluence. We are waiting for a reaction, and we are opening a short position here, and we are booking profit. The good thing about this strategy that sometimes you will have a small loss, but when you catch the trade, like for example, just to give an example, we had a situation here when the price reached our level. No, just to give you a different example. Maybe it's 1 second. Yeah, this is it. This was actually a real example. We had it in our Telegram group. This did happen, and this was really good trade. So what happened here? I had this level here, 3, 4. Actually, my level was 3, 4, 500. Okay, but this is a new level now. So my level was anyway more or less similar. So the price was going from here, and it reached our level here. We did enter this trade because we have 2 red Heikin-Ashi candles showing bearish momentum. And if you look at this, this was on 3 minutes, we would go like this. And I knew that this level was had really high confluence behind this one. And the take profit in that case, let me show you where we are at the moment. So this was our entry. This was actually, this actually took place in a VIP Telegram. If you go back to the history, you will find it. And we would target at that time maybe 34,000. Let's be realistic, we didn't expect this to go so far. And look at this. Look at this. I mean, our stop loss, I guess, would be a little bit above 610. Still okay. 1 to 7. For $1,000, you are getting $7,000 in a couple of days. And let's say what would happen if this trade goes against us? No problem. We're going to lose we're going to have a small loss. But if you can see, you're going to have these kind of trades with these setups. So now imagine we are here, but what if today, for example, we are going to drop to this level here, which is like very strong confluence, super strong confluence. It's like 50%. There's some kind of horizontal support levels. And from here, imagine if we go back in here to the highs. Imagine if this is going to be your entry today, like this. Imagine. So you would get 1 to 26 risk to reward, which is crazy actually. So that means like for $1,000 you're gonna risk today, you're gonna get $26,000. Okay, we don't have to risk so much. We can just do it like this. So like this. But what happens? You will see a rejection. You will see the price rejecting. You will have a confidence in this trade, so you could actually lower your stop loss, and you will have, let's say, 1 to 15 risk to reward. So that means for, let's say you don't want to risk a lot. Okay, $100 is nothing, but you're going to get 1,500 in a couple of days, hopefully. If not, you're just going to get some profit, okay? You're not going to get 1,500. So that's the whole idea. The whole idea about this strategy is that I'm using ICT, smart money concepts. I'm using a lot of Fibonacci extensions, expansions, and I'm basically, instead of plotting those confluence levels on the screen, I have just lines. Because what happens, imagine if I would open all of these. I want to show you something. Okay, if I'm going to open all of these setups like right now, look at this screen. This is just too much information here. It's too much information for me. So what I did basically, I'm going to hide all of them now. Okay. Just a moment. And I'm just gonna have my lines, because a line has each line has minimum two levels of very high quality confluence. Each line has two levels of high quality confluence. So that's it. That's the strategy. We are working on normal candles on 15 minutes time frame. We are patiently waiting for the price to reach our level. You can work on 5 minutes as well. Your screen is super clean. Look at this. The price is reacting. The price is going up. So I've got a long position at the moment from this level. I'm risking, in here I could open now, let's say long position from here. Actually, I did open here. I would, you always target the highs. You could even do like a small stop loss here. Not a big deal. You're gonna risk $100 to get $600. So you're gonna lose 2 times, but you're gonna win once, and you're gonna have 600 profits, and you're gonna have, let's say, 200 because you lost twice with this trade. You're gonna have 200 loss and 600 profit. That will give you 400 net profit just with this setup. That's the whole idea. You need to accept that we're going to be losing, but we're going to be losing very small. We're going to be winning very big. That's the whole thing behind this setup, and that's what I do. I will post every morning PDF file explaining which confluence I'm using, and I will give you a chart. You can click on it, go on the right side, and copy all the levels automatically to your trading view. You don't need to enter manually anything. It doesn't have to be entered manually. And you will see here on the right side, let me show you. You're going to go here on the right side. And for example, I've got all the setups. Sometimes I can see some pattern here. So we have a falling wedge at the moment. So I'm expecting a breakout from the falling wedge. I'm expecting a target. We are going to 34278. Just a plan. Is it going to work out? I don't know. This was a good entry. The good entry was we have here, you see, sell side, there's a liquidity, stop losses. So we went out, took out stop losses, and now we are making our way up. We hopefully will have a breakout above this falling wedge. And we're going to go to setup 8. We're going to have a rejection 100 points down. We're going to go to setup 7. We're going to drop 100 points down. Let me show you. So you're going to go like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, and like this. Yeah. Okay. Maybe like this. So look, this is the plan. So we have setups, we have the confluence, we have the pattern, and now we just wait. We just wait for the price to come to us, to our level. We don't need to trade. We don't need to think which way the market goes, because we are ready for both scenarios. We are ready. If the market goes up, we will have a short. If there's a reaction with Ikenashi, we are ready when the market drops even to this level. Now, this is very important. What you could see in here, look, I gave you a setup number 3 to buy, okay? And you're gonna go in 3 minutes because we have reached this level. So we're gonna switch quickly to Ikenashi. Okay, we had a reaction, 1, 2, 3. Yes, you can, that's what I mean. You have to practice a little bit, because maybe you have to wait. Maybe you have to wait that we take this high here somewhere for the entrance. Maybe it's not enough rejection. It's just sitting on the setup 3. There's not really lots of action. If you go on 5 minutes, actually, it's even better. So in 5 minutes, we have these candles. You want to see a little bit bigger candle than that. 1, 2, 3 green. Well, it's like a basing candle, not a big candle. So, but over here, imagine you would not, let's say you wouldn't go long because these candles, the green candles, they're not big enough. So you would wait, and then you would go 1, 2. This is a very nice candle. There's nothing at the wick is very small here. Ideally, this would be better because there's no wick at the bottom. So this is showing us a bullish momentum is on the way. So you would go long here from this candle. Usually the price goes back to the setup and goes higher. But sometimes what could happen, the price can just go through our setup. I'll show you an example here somewhere. Yeah, this is a very good example. So what happens? The price was dropping. Imagine this was a green setup to buy. You would not buy because you have red candles. Even if you go on 3 minutes, look, on 3 minutes, you're looking for 3 candles at least, or 2 candles, green Ikenashi candles, and you're looking for some confirmation. Look, RSI is pointing downward is going down, so you would not go here. Even if this was green to buy, you would wait. Yeah, there's no setup, so you could actually go along without setup by just looking at the Heikin-Ashi on 5 minutes. I mean 5 minutes shows really good, and 3 minutes is fine as well. So yeah, this was just to explain to you how the whole system works, and I think this is a really good strategy because we are waiting for the price to reach our levels of high confluence, and we are using Heikin-Ashi, we are using a couple of indicators to have our entry confirmation. You will not listen to my signal, you will check on your trading view if you have a confirmation. Even if I say buy, you will see, is he correct? What is he saying? He's saying to buy now, but we are red. I'm not buying now, so you're just gonna wait. You're gonna wait when we have green candles, when we are above the setup. Let's say this one 3. So look at this, for example, a very good situation. We had a rejection. This is a very strong SR flip level. We rejected, and I'm expecting the price to go higher at the moment, at least 100 points. If we drop below, no problem. I will change my stop loss to break even. I will not have a loss in this case. This is a free trade. And today, what could happen? Maybe, I'm not saying it's going to happen. Maybe it's going to happen. Maybe it's going to go down. How do you know? Maybe it's going to go down. And at 4 o'clock, London European close, we're going to have a nice rejection from here. And like this, we're going to shoot up in the sky. So this is going to happen London close. Usually the reversal is at London close. And we are looking for the reaction from the setup, ideally on Heikin-Ashi. So that's it. That's the whole thing about these signals in my VIP Telegram group. The whole idea is to follow a strategy. You follow the entry confirmation, so you will have less losses and more winning trades, and that is for sure. This has been tested for some time, and it works perfectly. Now, what you could do, you have a very clean chart, okay? Let's switch now to, let's say, 5 minutes time frame here. There's a very good indicator here. It's called FX market sessions, like this one. You can add it, and you can go to settings, because mine looks a little bit different than yours, and you can basically modify how it looks, okay? So you can do like I've got a sandwich type, thickness. You can click in what you want to display. I've got price here, so mine looks like this. And I want to tell you something. This is very interesting with my setups. You can see we had okay, let me add one more. There's another indicator called levels. This one. You don't need to have it open all the time, but you can add it as well. So this one is showing this is daily open line. So what happened today? The price dropped. This is Tokyo low of the day. What happens very often that at the London opens, and London takes the liquidity from the low of Tokyo. It takes the liquidity and it reverses up like it did today. This is like a very common pattern. So when you have these indicators, these free 1FX sessions, you will be able to see it more clearly. So what could happen as well happens, we are just in a ranging market taking liquidity from up and down. So what can happen today? We could drop below, take the liquidity and stop losses from here. We could go to setup 2, amazing. And then we could go to take the liquidity and stop losses from the level above Tokyo, London high, a daily high, and then we could drop again today to a little bit lower. So that that could happen today. So at least you know what you're expecting. You're expecting what could happen? We could just shoot up in here at the open, take the liquidity from Tokyo, high of the day, and then we can drop again to London high, for example, or maybe like this setup 3, have a reaction here because this is very strong level, and go back again like this. So you see, you have a plan of action here. You are waiting for the price to take the liquidity and stop losses from the high of the day or from Tokyo, or liquidity below. If you look at yesterday, this is crazy. Yesterday, look at this. It was a really difficult day yesterday. This is Tokyo low. The price went here, but what happened in New York times? What happens very often in New York? We take the liquidity from below the lows of London and Tokyo, and then we went out to take the liquidity from, look at this, from above Asian session, and then we went down again. This is crazy, like just the liquidity grab, stop losses, taking stop losses. You cannot make money unless you have this setup, unless you have this system in place. This would be a very profitable day for you if you follow this strategy. And look at yesterday, the price went to our setup 3, we took out the liquidity from below, and then we went out above again Asian high, we took out the stop losses liquidity, and we dropped again to setup 3. So this setup, which is a SR flip zone, is very well respected. We can see it right now here. So what happened today? We took out the liquidity and stop losses from below here, and we are making our way up slowly, and I would believe we're gonna definitely, looks like we're gonna reach daily open. Daily open is a magnet. The price goes back to daily open very often. So I'm expecting the price, to be honest, at the moment, I'm expecting during the open the price to go here, take the liquidity and maybe have a drop to this level, and at the end have a reversal and we go up. That's it, that's the plan. You do not open the trades, you only open the trades when you have a reaction from the setup, or when we take out liquidity from below as previous session lows or liquidity from previous session highs, and you can see entry confirmation also with Heikenhashi candles. Okay, so this was just to briefly explain to you how the whole system works, and hopefully you will be making lots of profits with it. It takes a bit of couple of days to get used to it, but it's very easy. You can just go like this, and that's it. That's your chart. You can go like this, and you have a daily open. You can again go here to settings, and you can actually, you have to deselect all of these and select daily open and 50% daily, yeah, this one. Or you can, previous day low, previous day high, up to you. Actually, yeah, we can actually, this is very important because we need the, let me see, previous daily open, we don't need one, previous day high, yeah, we need that one, previous day low, that's it, you need that as well. So now it's going to show us as well previous day high, previous day low, okay? You can change the color whichever way you want. Okay, so this was just to explain to you the whole system, and all you do, you look at the setups and the confirmations, confluences in PDF file, you have the chart, so you are ready for today. You have all the signals if we go up and if we go down. Sometimes I will post a live trade. If I see, for example, today the price will drop here and we have a nice reaction, I will post a nice live trade, we have a reversal. I don't have to because you can do it. You have the whole system with you now. I don't need to post anything. All I do, I look for high confluence levels every day before market opens, and these levels, they do change every day. Sometimes some of them are the same, but many of them, they do change. So all I do, I look for high quality levels, and your job is to use Heikenhashi and have a nice entry confirmation, and then make profit basically, and make very small losses. And that's it. And I will do, of course, post like a live trade if I see there's something which is pretty good, but I don't have to because you have it set up in such a way that, I don't need to post here, buy, buy, buy. You can see we have to buy. I don't need to post here, buy, because we can see, it's a low risk. Yes, you could even do stop loss here, take profit daily open. The price goes back to daily open. It's like a magnet, yeah? So it's a low risk trade. Let me see. Let me see this one here. Long position like this. Okay, let me see this one. So this is 1.53. Okay, so maybe yeah, you could do like 1.1. You're risking 1 to 1.5, or you could do, let's say, 1.2 at least. So you're risking like $1 to make $2. Or if you really want to risk very small, you could do like this. Even you can do like 1 to 10. So you're risking $100 to make $1,000. It's up to you. Daily open is the target. The time looks okay. We don't have any, like we had a Fed yesterday, so we could just go straight to daily open. You're risking $100. You're gonna make 1,000. So is it worth it? I think so. Or you can do the stop loss here. So it's really up to you. My specification is just for information. Okay, thank you very much. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll be more happy to explain to you if you have any more questions. Just to let you know that this system has been tested for some times, and it's really working very well, and it has a very win ratio, and it works well because all these different levels have a minimum of 2 high quality confluences. based on like order blocks, Fibonacci retracements. Let me just show you an example of a really good setup we had a couple of days ago and what kind of confluence I have used. Let me just show you that. So let me show you an example how I mark those levels, okay? Those setups. Usually I have 5 setups if we go up and 5 setups if we go down. So like this was a couple of days, actually it did happen, it took place. So what I will do, I went here and I had a look at this chart and I marked this level here, which is a daily horizontal, so it's a daily level, okay? I was expecting the price to have a reaction from this level. So that's my confluence number 1, high quality confluence, because we are on a daily time frame, higher time frame, and we are marking this level from here. And we had some, you know, in the past, we could see that there was one reaction here, this was very close, so there's a good chance we have some reaction again in this place, which we had in here, like you can see. So that's my confluence number 1. Next. Okay, so we have one confluence, which is a daily level. We will go now, let's say, to 15 minutes. Let me just have a look here, 1 second. And we're going to go to 4-hour time frame. Let's have a look at it. And what I will do, I will have a look at this wick. I'm marking the wicks as well. So this one here will be like, I will mark it as buy side liquidity. So the next confluence is this one. So we have 2 quality confluences right now. Okay. Next one, what I would do, I will gonna go, let's say, to 15 minutes time frame right now, and I will go like this. What I would do on 15 minutes, I would basically go from here. I'm using Fibonacci expansion tool. So that's my level here. It shows me basically 1 for 1.40% is possible expansion target. And this one, 34607, that's where my stop loss will be a little bit above it. So I will mark these levels here, like this, and I will say this one will be 1 for 140% fib expansion target, yeah? So you see, I've got already 3 confluences here, and I know my stop loss will be a little bit above it here. So let's have a look. So this was taking place when price was maybe here, let's say. So the price has not reached my level yet, but I was marking these levels before from here, let's say, you know, as an example. So then we can see the price did reach our level, and we had a really nice setup here to sell. And then what I would do, I would just create one line, and I would say I will go for 34500, and that will be our sell entry. So what I will do, I will go here, I will hide all of these. Okay, let me just stop that one. I'm going to hide these because I'm going to see, I'm seeing here that 34500 is a good level to sell. So I'm going to mark it as a setup, let's say setup 1, and I'm going to say 34500, and this is to sell. That's it. So you have a nice setup, you're just waiting for the price. We had a reaction here already, because in our case, when I was doing this setup, you would be like, let's say in here, okay? So you would have a setup above you, and you are just waiting patiently for the price to reach our level and have a reaction, and then we have amazing short of 500 points down. That's it. So that's the whole idea. This was just to show you how I mark these setups with high levels of confluence. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Bye. Just before I leave, I would like to mention something very important. So the first time the price will reach our level, it has a very high percentage of a successful reversal trade, okay? So like in this case, for example, we did reach this level, setup 3, the first time we had the reaction here, and this would give us a profit of, let's say, 150 points, 160 points, which is pretty good profit for US30. However, if the price is gonna keep like touching, we had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 times, it's possible we could break below this level. So don't count on this trade. This is not going to be a high probability trade now, because we have already touched it so many times. It's like, support resistance level. You touch it too many times, it's going to break and we're going to drop lower. So in this case, I would say the next level will be here, 33684. The first time we will approach this level, we have a good chance for a reversal. If not this one, no problem. We will be watching on 3 minutes Heiken-Ashi candles for confirmation. So we are not so worried. We will not be entering here straight away. We will watch for confirmation. We're going to go lower, no problem. We're going to go lower, fine. Imagine today, we will go to this level, a small rejection here, and then we're going to drop lower here. And this is going to be our reversal entry. It will give us 300 points profit. Imagine this scenario for today. It could happen, and I think it's very possible. Why is that? Because setup 1 has high quality confluence. Let me show you what we have in setup 1. So this one is actually, let's have a look. Let's have a look in our PDF file. What we got there. Setup 1. It has 1 hour demand, 50% retracement. Yeah, Dow likes to retrace 50%. I think there's a good chance we could actually drop to this level today. We could, we don't have to. If not, we're going to go to level 8 and we're going to have a rejection there. So you see, whatever happens, you're going to make possibly a profit today. For sure, you're going to make much smaller losses than your profits. Your profits will exceed the losses because of this strategy we are using here. But what I think, I'm pretty confident that we could actually drop to this level today. Let me just show you something. Okay, so this level 33620 is 50% retracement from here, from this impulsive move. So let's have a, just to show you briefly. So we did like that. Let me just go to normal Fibonacci. Okay, like this. So we are 50% is here, okay? 50%, and we have some other confluence as well, like 1 hour demand zone, and we will be just waiting for this level today to be reached, which could happen actually. We only have 200 points, 209. It could happen. It could happen. Not sure if it will happen, but at least we will be ready for it. Okay, so this was just to explain to you. If we're going to touch the level the first time, like today, for example, let me just exit that one. So this was level setup 1. Okay, so let's have a look again. So yeah, so if we are going to touch, let's say, this level setup 1 the first time, I'm looking for possible reaction. If not, we are going lower. And I'm looking for possible reaction from this level, which is 50% retracement, and I think there's a very high probability of some reaction at this level, and this will give us a very nice long entry of at least 100, 200 points in profit. Okay, thank you very much again for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know. One more thing, with this strategy, you don't need to be worried and thinking if we're going to go up today or if we're going to go down. Because you see, whichever direction we go, you are likely to have a high probability, low risk trade. From here, you will have let's say from here, or from here you have a nice short. From here, you're going to have a nice long. So whichever way the market moves, you will be ready with the levels and the setup, ready for the trade and waiting for the confirmation. Thank you very much again for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye.